Alright guys, what's going on? This is Otis here. And today is my Monday morning rant that I am doing. I actually haven't done one since I've gotten back from my cruise, and I know I've gotten a good amount of subscribers actually from my previous one. And so basically what it is pretty much every Monday morning when I come home from work, I basically just go on and just rant about something for a whole video. And it depended on like whatever I'm pissed off about on the weekend or at work, whatever I think about, and I go and just rant about it. And so today's I just want to rant about laziness because I'm just so tired and like so frustrated with just like lazy people, and just like it's all over when you look around. It's annoying, it's just frustrating, and it's just ridiculous in most cases. And where I'm gonna get started first from is on the cruise. And for some of you that have been on cruises, I don't know how many of you have been, but when the boat goes around, it stops like the beach resorts and stuff. There's always like this like mass army of like these people with these like wheelchairs that have like these like giant like off-road wheels, so you can get like pushed around from the ship all the way to the beach, because God forbid they can't walk like a quarter of a mile to a beach. These freaking fat ass motherfuckers have to get pushed around by someone, and it's just like it's so ridiculous. It's just like, if I was that big and someone had to push me around in a ridiculously looking like big like four-wheeled like wheelchair thing, like I would just be so embarrassed, and I would immediately when I got home like lose as much weight as I possibly could, like in the shortest time possible. And it's, I'll try to find a picture too to throw it up too, but it's just ridiculous. Like, it's just so funny and like hilarious, and it's, oh man. But my next thing I want to get about too is just like lazy people at work. Now, unfortunately, I'm in a union job now at UPS, and so basically what that is it doesn't matter how good or horrible you are at a job. You basically just get promoted on how long you've been there. So, for example, we had one guy who just got promoted to being a driver, who's been there for about like 14 years or whatever, doing the same jobs as everyone else. And he only got promoted because he's been there for so long. And then when he went to go being driver, he was just like, he had this like sense of like entitlement, and he was already lazy at his morning job. And it was just kind of annoying. We're kind of glad he's gone. And then he gets up to being driving, and that laziness is just like taken over on him, and he was being really slow at driving and stuff. And so now he had this like good, wonderful opportunity to become a driver, and then now he's probably going to be kicked out of driving for 6 months because he's just too slow and just too lazy, and he doesn't care because he's just got this attitude of, I should already have this job, I shouldn't have to work for it, which is just, it's a horrible attitude, and it's just like ignorance too, but whatever. And then another thing too, I want to rant about, because this my health class that I had in this last semester, there was this big fat like lazy guy in front of me, and like every like 10 minutes he would just get up and like walk out. I always have to see his freaking hairy crack as he got up because his pants were sagging, and it was just like I just wanted to like throw up every time he got up, and he just did it so often, so frequently. I mean, it's just disruptive to me. I'm sure it was disruptive to other people when you're trying to take notes and stuff. And of course, he's drinking the old classic Diet Coke, which is just like, it's just face palm to the face when you have these like big lazy people just eating their salads at lunch, drinking their Diet Coke. When I'm on a diet, I mean, they're all healthy, but when you go look at their breakfast, they're eating like 8 donuts, and you can see them at dinner, they're eating like Kentucky Fried Chicken, as much mashed potatoes and gravy as can fit on their plate and in their mouth. And it's just disgusting. And I'm not saying too every big guy is lazy too, because there's a guy that I work with, Chad, who watches my videos. I don't know if he'll watch this one actually, but so I'll talk about him. It's the guy I play with on the Xbox. He's a big guy. I mean, he's probably about like 6'6", like 250 plus. But I mean, he's healthy. He moves. He does his job very fast. And so I'm not saying all big people are lazy, but it's just it's kind of like an unfortunate stereotype too. But if you look at big people, you can tell almost right away with those person's actions whether they're lazy or not. And it's just kind of unfortunate. It's sad too, because there was another guy I remember on the cruise too, on the beach next to us, like a guy who was, you could have sworn if he was a girl he'd be pregnant. Like, his belly was just so big and so like ginormous. It was like, I didn't even think a guy's belly could get that big when like the rest of his body just like stays the same. And he had his shirt off, of course, and he's got this line between his chest, and I go, okay, he's definitely had a heart attack. And I end up going and talking to him for a few minutes, and he, lo and behold, he ended up having a heart attack. I believe it was like 2 years ago, and the guy hasn't changed anything about his his diet and his lifestyle, and it's just like, because of your laziness, you'll probably be dead in like 10 years, like maximum, like if you're lucky. And it's just sad and it's unfortunate, but you can't change their lifestyles. You can only try to help them, even though they go and say, oh no, I'm fine, I'm gonna live forever with my big fat lazy self. But it's just, and there's just so many things. It's like, they don't want to work out, they just want to eat as much as they can, and it's so unfortunate. But it's like so frustrating. And like one lady on the cruise too, she was in those little electric like scooter like wheel things. I don't even know like what they're actually called. I know like there's like the hover around commercial where you can go and on your little like motorized cart and stuff, and like she almost crashed into me like from behind because she didn't know how to use it, because she just got on the boat and was just using it. And it's just like walk around like what the hell, like what is wrong with like using the steps when you're on the cruise? Like if anyone ever goes on a cruise, you've got like 4 elevators on the, well, actually you have 8 elevators in the front of the ship and 8 elevators in the back of the ship, and you'd be surprised how long people will wait at the elevators just because, God forbid, they can't go up like 3 or 4 levels of stairs. And it's just like, what? It's just like, go up the stairs, get some exercise. That's all you need. Just keep your body in shape. But oh no, I have to wait for the elevator for, it doesn't matter even if it takes 10 minutes. And it's ridiculous how lazy people are. But it's kind of just unfortunate. But hopefully you guys ended up enjoying my my Monday morning rant about laziness. I don't know what I'll be on next week, but hopefully it'll be good. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And thanks for watching, guys.